Tonight, some sad news. Betty Lynn, a woman you watched right here for years on WFMY, has died. Betty was an actor, dancer, and performer known for her role as Thelma Lou, Barney's wife and earlier girlfriend on the show. And then she was here in the Andy Griffith Show in your home for so many years. She was 95 years old and died peacefully yesterday. The Surrey Arts Council says Betty's career as a performer started really early, starting at the age of 5 for dance. By 14, she was acting and singing in supper clubs. Betty spent time serving our country overseas, performing for the USO. And when she came back to the U.S., she graced the silver screen, acting in movies like 1950's Cheaper by the Dozen. Then she joined the Andy Griffith Show in 1961. Betty acted in other projects afterwards, but came back to Mount Airy often for cast reunion events and Mayberry days. Mount Airy may not have been her first home, but she chose it to be her last. She moved there permanently in 2007, making fast friends with people like Tanya Jones, the executive director of the Surrey Arts Council.
She loved Mount Airy, and it was a place for her where she could come to the museum, and literally hundreds of people would come and line up to see her. So you couldn't have been loved anywhere more than she was loved here by both the locals as well as the thousands who traveled here to see her.
So many of you have been reacting to the news on Facebook. Tara says, "We all love Thelma Lou." Sandy says, "Thank you for the clean entertainment." Paulette says she just saw her this year at the Mayberry Parade and that it will be sad to not see her there anymore. Vicky says she will always be the beloved Thelma Lou. Thank you for the entertainment you brought to so many. And Donna says, "Rest in peace, a great actress." Betty's friend says, "Love just like this from everyone meant so much to her."
Certainly in the last 15 years that I can vouch for, her fans kept her going. The fans invigorated and energized her to a level that I think kept her going much longer than her health would have permitted elsewhere.
Betty spent a lot of time at the Andy Griffith Museum in Mount Airy, where there's an exhibit on her life, actually. Betty wanted to be there to talk to people who enjoyed the show. And she always made it a point to remember her fans' names and make sure they felt special. The Surrey Arts Council plans to hold a memorial service for her at next year's Mayberry Days, which is fitting because in 2014, Betty told us that was one of her favorite times of the year.
It's been a great joy to me. I'm really grateful. We have the best time ever on Mayberry Days. I look forward to it every year.